What's up, YouTube? So, alright, as the title of the video states, I did sell my C8 Corvette. I know I didn't make very many videos with it. I was kind of just enjoying it and, going through life, I guess. Simple as that. It was lockdown. It was COVID times. Not much else to say. But I did sell it. I'm going to go through some reasons of why I sold it. I'm going to kind of discuss what I sold it for. I know a lot of people kind of ask those questions and kind of wonder, but also how many miles I put on it, the goods and bads of it, and then kind of, I guess the next video I'll introduce my new car. I'm actually in my new car right now. Give you some teasers and hints. It's definitely, I would say, more fun, but we'll get into that later. So yeah, with the C8 Corvette, I had, if you guys watched my videos, if not, I don't know, I had a 2020 Shadow Gray 2LT non-Z51 high wing car. I had the GT3 seats. Just, I don't know, I did a lot of stuff in the interior. I just didn't get the 3LT because I don't really like the real leather. They peel and do all kinds of weird stuffs on the Corvettes. They always have. I know, I had a bunch of C7s. I actually have a C7 dash in my garage from a peeling dash. But anyways, I ordered the car. I actually, the day that it unveiled, I ordered the car through my local dealer. I was the first person on the list, so naturally I got an early car. I got my car March 12th, 2020. It was literally the first 11 cars that hit Texas. So I had it early. It was, on my video you can see I pull it off the truck and I went through the PDI and stuff. I have a shop with a lift. So, but it got a lot of attention and it was definitely a cool car. I would say it sucked because when I got it, it was kind of like this shutdown time, so it's not like anybody was doing car shows or nobody's really doing any meets or gatherings. That was for sure. Nobody wanted to really do anything, so I kind of just drove the car. I went on a few road trips with it. I drove it actually all the way to Colorado. I drove it to Corpus. I drove it around. I put about 7,500 miles on it before I sold it. And it was a fun car. I got a lot of attention. It looks nice. But I felt like it left me wanting more. Coming from a C7 Z06, Z07 package, I felt like it was quick on takeoff. Not unbearably quick. It was quick, well planned, didn't slip, didn't have any weird burnout. Like with some of the like with this car, if you launch hard, most likely you're just gonna spin the tires. So, but that car had no tire spin. It just kind of hooked and went. So it did good 0 to 60s. It did good. You know what I mean? I would say good quarter mile times, but after about, I'd say 110, 120 miles an hour, it kind of hit a wall. And only being able to buy it in a DCT really, I don't know, it kind of made it boring to me. I kind of don't like just paddle shifting. It just seems like any other automatic, except you can paddle shift. And I like with this car in particular, we'll get into it later, as I said, but I want a car that I can put 150,000 miles on, ride hard, and then go through all the wear and tear items, maintain, do diff fluid change, trans fluid change, inspect the clutch at 100,000 miles and put a new clutch in, and just see kind of how long the motor and trans and stuff lasts, way beyond what the warranty would ever cover. And with the C8, it seems like it's going to be very expensive to maintain. The DCT in it's about, I would say, $10,000-$15,000 if you want to buy one new, and probably close to $8,000 if you wanted to fix one out of warranty, which just seems ridiculous to me. Let alone all the other computer-controlled modules on that car. Not like this car will be any better when it comes to that, but the trans and stuff is cheaper to work on. It really is, especially being a manual. The other thing is just tuning and and everything that they're doing with the newer car, it makes it harder to mod. I would say you have to drop the whole rear subframe to do anything. It just becomes a nightmare to maintain in the end. That's where I'm going with this. Not only finding the trans filters that need to be changed every 7,500 miles is what I change mine at. It just becomes a pain. And it's not a maintenance item I wanted, nor something I really wanted to deal with. Not only that, but I got to put 7,500 miles on a car and make money and be the first owner and do the Ron Fellows driving school. So it's like I made out, honestly, in every aspect of buying the car. Because I bought it for $74,500, give or take. I didn't pay tax because I traded in my Z7 Z06. And I sold it. I kept getting crazy offers. Someone finally bought it for $100,000. It was just kind of ridiculous that for me, I was like, well, I could go buy something else. Of course, the market dropped right when I got my car. The market was really down for the used car market because I guess people were unsure of the pandemic. I mean, everything dropped, stocks, anything you want to think of. So it was kind of uncertain, and people were giving me crazy offers, especially because of the shutdowns and everything, including the Corvette plant. So I sold it, and I was like, I'll probably be able to buy a Z06 or something used for pretty cheap. And that honestly didn't end up panning out, as this video happened. The used car market is insane. Almost, I bought this car. I bought from the dealership that I go to. They kind of called me and told me it was there randomly, and it was brand new in a manual. So I said if they'd let me test drive it, I'd buy it. And then obviously here I am in it. But they just, it's crazy. I mean, I could buy this car brand new and make 10 grand. That's like before 2019, if you bought a brand new car, drove it off the lot, you lost 10 grand. No matter what you said or anything. If you put miles on the car, you freaking lost money. And now, like literally, like I was dumbfounded even explaining it. I bought this car. It's like if I buy a car brand new out of the lot and get it for MSRP, I could sell it used for more. The used car market is just insane. But so finding something like this on a lot would be, I mean, honestly, not very easy to do, I don't think. People I know, I posted on the forums for these cars that I bought one off the lot for MSRP, and they're like, I ordered one 9 months ago and I'm still waiting, and there's no date, and blah, blah, blah. So, I mean, the used car market went crazy. So I sold my car with the intention of buying a C7 Z06 manual for pretty decently cheap. It's honestly what happened. And that didn't actually pan out. I ended up not buying any cars. I actually stopped doing videos for a while. And I just kind of sat around. I drove a diesel Colorado to work, and I bought a puppy. You'll actually meet her on the channel. You'll see her grow up, same as me, putting miles on this car. You'll see her growing up. I bought an 8-week-old puppy. Just drove my diesel around and kind of waited for something to come up that kind of sparked my interest. And like I said, my dealer called me. They said this came in. It was manual. I went and picked it up, and now I'm going to start doing videos on it again. I'm going to do, especially since certain cars, especially like this, when I was looking for videos, there was not really many that were out there that I thought, I don't know, kind of explained, or people that even drove it much. A lot of people just track these cars. Not many people daily drive them, especially manual. So we'll see how it goes, and I'll introduce the car next time. But yeah, I sold the C8 because I made money randomly, uncommonly. I got to enjoy it. I got to do the driving school, and it's like when you own one, I feel like it's like the GTR. When you own one, you'll know. It's like the luster wears off fast. It's pretty. it just needs more horsepower. I feel like that car needs 600, 700 horsepower, and it would be a really nice car. And it needs a manual transmission. But I honestly think this will be the last high-powered manual trans car you can buy brand new. That's why I bought it. Well, leave me comments of maybe if you like the video or maybe what you want in future videos to be about, but maybe you can post comments of what you think the car are. I've left plenty of hints in here, and I guess I'll see you next time. Take it easy.